Hello and welcome to Thrive at Home. My name is Sam.
Hi, I'm Carrie.
And today we wanted to do a little recap of our experience on Fox 5 News this past week, which was an awesome experience.
Yes, and the fastest 5 minutes of my life, I think. Man.
It's amazing what you could do when you don't breathe.
Right, and just the hormone bath afterwards. It's like all the adrenaline that pumps through your system when you're excited and you're anticipating something, and it's fun. I mean, you experience that with anything. But then the aftermath, when you got all that stuff going through. I mean, I was so shaky. I was shaking in my high heels. It was it was something else. Wonderful, but something else.
It was. In fact, we were sitting there afterwards and we were kind of like trying to debrief, like, what did we say? Like, it was hard to even remember kind of what you were saying. So as we had the opportunity to watch back, we were happy to have some great friends that gave us good encouragement not to beat ourselves up too much about what we said, what we didn't say, those kinds of things. But as we were reflecting back, there were a couple of points. We're like, time was short and wish we could have thrown this in there. So today, what we wanted to do was just throw in a few extra nuggets about that fighting over nothing topic.
Right. So I think one of the first things is that we said that being in a relationship together it gives you the opportunity for connection, but it doesn't guarantee that you are connected. And many times some of the loneliest people are people who are in relationship. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big key is that, that's exactly it, is that relationships provide this platform. It provides an opportunity, but it doesn't guarantee that there will be connection that takes place. I totally agree with that. Because the thing is that, right, we're supposed to be, how do I say this? Relationships are supposed to be the answer to loneliness, right? It's not good that we're alone, so relationships were put in our life for that. But so often, we can be real close to somebody, but not connected. Okay, and when you're not connected, you feel that true loneliness. So
which is a sad place to be.
Not good. All right. Another thing is that we just wanted to acknowledge that the three subjects that are often thrown around as being the top three things couples fight about are difficult subjects. So talking about sex, talking about money, talking about in-laws, children,
parenting,
housework, whatever you want to kind of throw in your top three. Those may be the top difficult subjects to talk about, and they may be sticky, but that's not why couples are fighting. So we didn't want to leave the impression that they're not important. And sometimes when you get around things that you have sharp disagreement about, those can be conflictual. But what I will say is we've counseled couples that have lots of money. Still have problems. We've had counseled couples that have no money. Still have problems, right? Counsel with kids, no kids. Have problems, So it's not those things in and of itself. We've counseled couples with no sex. Still have problems. No. Have couples that have lots of sex.
And they still have problems.
So it's really about being in sync, and that's kind of what we were wanting to talk about.
Right.
Okay. Was there another thing?
Yeah, the hands.
The hands. That's right. So we wanted to kind of also show you a demonstration, something you could do at home that kind of gives you the idea of what it feels like to be in sync and connected.
Right. So sometimes when I do better if I have a demonstration. It's like, and then you can take it and apply it to whatever's going on. So I know we're talking about emotions and connection and that sort of thing, but this was great because you brought it home and you told me about it, and it's like, this is really good. So.
Yeah. Okay. So what you want to do is you're going to have your hands in your partner's hands. Okay. And so in this case, Carrie's the one receiving the squeezes. Okay. So I'm going to be squeezing, and her job is to have dead hands. So she's not going to do anything with her hands, almost just like they're dead. So I'm just squeezing and nothing is happening. And I'll tell you this, if that's what's going on, I'm going to stop squeezing. Because if nothing's coming back, it's really not a great relationship. So on the other hand, though, you give a little squeeze and you get a little squeeze back, we are talking. right? There's a little life going back and forth in this relationship. So the goal in your relationship is to always, when someone makes the effort to give a squeeze, whether that's verbally, whether that's physically, whatever, squeeze back.
Right.
That's the key, right? Give a little squeeze. All right, so this is Thrive at Home. That's an exercise that I do encourage you to actually try with your partner. Learn that from David Wexler this last week. Phenomenal. All right, this is Thrive at Home. Thank you for watching.